Hello everyone, it is Pelican Dude, and welcome to a little free-for-all gameplay. So this will be my first live commentary in quite a while, or live commentary of a multiplayer match, so we'll see if I die horribly. So that planet's smashable. You cannot start on this one, it looks like. You can only start on... It's interesting to let you start on the smashable one. But let's take a look around and see where exactly we want to start. You'd think that they wouldn't let you start on the smashing one. You would hope. But you never know, I guess. So there's not a terrible amount of good start locations here. You know what? Let's try out our experiment. We're gonna go factory first, and then grab the metal, and then an energy, or an energy and then a metal, possibly, and see if we stall. So if this works, we might have a pretty good advantage off the bat here, and if it doesn't, then we might end up screwing ourselves. And of course, I'm starting on the pole again, because I always start on the pole. If one guy starts on the smashing planet, oh goodness, by himself, just imagine that. I'll just wish everyone good luck and have fun, because I like to have good sportsmanship. You know, it's nice to, I feel like it's nice. You can make someone's day, well, not make someone's day, but you know, you can make someone happy a little bit by actually just doing something as simple as that and not being a total jerk and saying something like, I hate all of you guys, this was totally unfair. You know, it's nice when you're playing a video game if everyone's sportsmanlike. Because, you know, it's just a game, right? What are we playing for? Nothing. And here we go, starting. Alright, so time to test out the new strategy. We're going to start out with the vehicle plant. And then go... Oh, there's that whole pole camera flipping that I was talking about. It totally looks like you're totally able to do this. Okay, I did not know that you could do a factory first start in Planetary Annihilation. I knew that you could do it in Forged Alliance, and it worked quite well, but I did not know you could do it in Planetary Annihilation, that is for sure. So that'll be a bit of useful information for us going forward in the future. Help us get our bases off the ground much faster and all that good stuff. So, yeah, you can tell I'm still, you know, I'm not a total noob, but there are definitely some things that I sometimes don't know that make me feel a little bit silly. Just a bit. So let's get some resources queued up, so that way we don't starve to death. Oh. Oh. Enemy right down there. And so, is there another one? Okay, there's two of them. They're both right in this area. So, Commander, you make this metal, and then make an energy next to it, and then start on another vehicle factory, because this could get hairy. I don't think that that's a passable bit of terrain. That doesn't look passable to me. So let's actually check how far our radar range covers. So there might even be a fourth enemy on this planet, but right now I think it's fairly safe to guess that there's only 3, because that would be a lot of enemies for a 6-man free-for-all with 3 starting planets, unless everyone thought the same thing about that smashable planet, and therefore, you know, no one wanted to start on it because they assumed everyone would start on it, which is, of course, a possibility. We're actually going to push up here and try and get as many of these metals under our control as possible. You know, there's no reason why not to try, at least. And then, so we've got that turret up. We're going to make another vehicle factory and another one. And then we'll make sure that we don't get flanked here, so we'll try and put up a couple of turrets. And of course, to resist from air attacks, we need some of those as well. And this guy, we want another radar down here, some anti-aircraft turrets, and then just a couple single lasers, so that way we don't get raided the snot out of us. You know, that's always not fun. So we got another vehicle factory online. We need energy. I just suddenly realized that I'm building all of this crap and just do not have any energy at all. Okay, so let's get on that. Let's pull 2 of these off. That helps. And then 2 of these off as well. There we go. Now we're positive again. For a little bit, at least. These are different colors, right? They look like no, these are the same color. It's hard for me to tell whether or not those are the same color units or different color units. I guess I'm kind of a nub. I'm also partially colorblind, so there's my excuse.
Energy is low.
Alright, let's see what they've got going here. I think they have a turret, which means these guys will probably get killed, but we can try and take out one of their metal extractors at least. Oh, what do you know? We might actually... Oh, well, there's his ACU. So we can take out his cons at least. There we go. See, it's always a good idea to try and take out cons, of course, because they're so easy to kill. And, oh, we're gonna micro this tank around these formations. Can we get him out? I don't think we can get him out, but we can try. You can use the little terrain elevations to your advantage, of course. Yeah, we might be able to... Yeah, he's coming home. Yeah! Oh, I amuse myself. Alright, not that he'll really matter in the grand scheme of things. He'll probably just die later on because he's one tank. But, you know, can make ourselves feel good about things, like we actually care about our troops or something. Okay, we definitely need more vehicle factories as soon as it's possible for us to do that. Seems pretty good down here, so we're gonna pull off a couple of these guys because we really don't need that many bots working on that, and we need to start colonizing around the side of the planet here. And we'll also need to start working on just general orbital stuff. We need to get into orbit so that way we can launch troops. I think that's going to overlap with some of our vehicle plans, but that's okay. We're actually only going to make 2 more for now. I don't know if we really want to... See, if we push that guy and take him out, then we'll be pretty much defenseless. Of course, this is the traditional sort of Mexican standoff of these RTS game free-for-alls, right? Where, you know, by attacking someone else, you weaken yourself to be attacked by another person. So that's the eternal issue, one might say, that you find yourself running into and always have to be on the lookout for. So we need these guys to help that guy because his production capability is not amazing right now. We want better energy production capabilities too. So let's go on and start on that. This guy's not much of a threat, I feel like. This we definitely need build some infernos with this one. And yeah, we got a decent enough start going on here. A couple minutes into this game. So I think he's... Oh, so he's managed to take out that little turret there. We're kind of in this, again, a little bit of a standoff going on. If we get this Tech 2 up, that'll be extremely useful. There we go. And we need positive energy, of course, because we would really like to be able to see what the enemy's doing, and right now our radar is not able to function properly because we're not producing any energy. So that was a bit of a goof up at the start there, was the lack of energy output. But, you know, lesson learned, hopefully. Alright, we will want maybe artillery of some type would be helpful in taking out this player over here. Okay, these guys are done. Let's have them push forward. If we lose a couple cons, it's really not the end of the world, so... You know, people you shouldn't be so protective of your units that you're not afraid to lose them, because ultimately you will lose units. It's just the nature of the game. So you need to stop worrying about, you know, go ahead, take over places. Oh, and of course, little mini bots. So many of them. Ah, and then tanks. Okay. Well, that takes out the first wave, I guess. Help them out, guys. Come on, send in the troops. Okay, we're gonna survive this wave. Good. Awesome. So there's enemy fighters over there, but... Actually, he might have left that undefended, so let's push into this area here. See if we can take out this resource base. Probably. Hopefully. I don't know if he has turrets or not. Oh, he's got bots here, but not enough to deal with us. Oh, but here comes more bots. Come on, you can do it, Inferno. Will he make it? No, he won't. Oh well. Okay, orbital launchers online, so let's build an Astreus, and then some orbital fabs. And some little turrets, because he's got a lot of bots. And those will be frustrating. And we will want more vehicle factories, because we need to deal with that spam. And that will all be helpful to us. Let's take out this forward base. I know we can do it. Yeah, the Infernos can take the hits in the beginning here. Yeah, okay, so they're gonna bomb some of us, but we take out all their units there. Yeah, Infernos are actually really nice just for, you know, taking the hits for your army, even if they never actually get into range of, you know, the enemy units. You can at least kill them. You can at least use them essentially as a shield. So let's come in here and hopefully we'll wreck his base up a little bit. He's got a lot of factories, so it'd be nice for us to cut his production as much as we possibly can. Unfortunately, I don't know where his main resources are coming from, because that would obviously be a nice thing to hit, but you can at least cut back on his unit just a little bit. Wow, he is definitely a producer. Okay, let's pick up one of these. They're an idle con here, and sends this guy over here and have him start building things once he arrives. I'm sure someone's already there. It's too valuable to not. Oh, and this'll... Oh no, it's not done. I thought it was done. Darn it. Okay, we need orbital deep space radar. And you three need to all start making tanks. And apparently these troops are still alive. Okay, so there's a guy on here. Is there anyone at the gas giant yet? Yes, indeed there is. So we need to start combating that as quickly as possible. And we want, obviously, those, because that's kind of the whole reason we came here, right? So hopefully this guy won't notice. He doesn't really have much in means of defenses. So if we quickly spam out some orbital fighters, we could probably take him out. So let's assist the orbital fighter production. I don't know where we want to send this con. That guy's going there, so let's... Oh, that guy's... Somebody's already there. Why not try this place out? Drop down quickly, hopefully, and not let him kill us. And looks like he's finally getting around to eliminating those troops. Oh, he's got advanced vehicles, though, as well. So we will want to take care of that. And shellers... Second wave of troops. Let's send them in. And then send in these troops over here.
Forces are taking fire.
Okay, we want advanced soldiers up and running. Oh, they took us out. Okay, how many orbital fighters do we have? Only 2 right now, really? Oh, we're using way too much metal. Okay, so we'll pull those off of there. 3 orbital fighters. I don't know how much health those have, but we can at least try and get the drop on them, hopefully. Because right now we're not looking too good for the long game because of the enemy having, well, they are getting all those resources from that planet, and we're not doing that, obviously, so we want to stop them. So, yeah. Okay, there go our orbital fighters. And let's see if we can kill this guy. I just want to take him out. Get him out of the game so we don't have to worry about him anymore. I don't think it would be... Yeah, well, I think we'll do it.
Forces are under attack.
And he's out, pretty much. There we go. He's dead. Okay. First kill of the game goes to us. However, I unfortunately do not know if we will... I think we might get killed. Oh, and this guy fled. I remember seeing his commander go off to that metal planet. If they can build an Annihilator, obviously that'll be a problem, but in the meantime, it's not. Is this even finished? Okay, where are these going? There they are. Okay, we need metal more than we need energy right now. So let's get on that. And all the vehicle plants, set your waypoint over there, so that way I just don't have to worry about vehicles clogging my base. And then we'll be able to start just worrying about taking over this entire planet. And we need more launch capability, so definitely get that going. And then we will take over his old base. Still has a fair amount of units left, but the more we can kill. Let's just worry about cons for now. Where did our advanced cons go? So, Control Z. And I'll have them worry about over there. And there was an orbital radar. Is that on our planet? Doesn't look like it. I don't know how far our... We damaged them a little bit, but I don't even know if we destroyed one. I wasn't really paying attention. But that guy, this RLM guy, he's probably going to win. That's my prediction, but I don't know for sure. We will want... We just need to worry about tapping the resources of this whole planet right now. Should be our main goal. We want anti-nukes. Commander, how about you assist with the advanced stuff there? These guys are, well... we'll be killing everyone, I guess, and that'll be good. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff down here. We gotta make sure we've driven everyone off of this planet. I guess we should get an advanced radar. I think that'll detect pretty much everything on the surface here. Alright. I'm not terribly worried about stalling right now. Stalling is not actually the worst thing that could happen to you. Stalling without reason is the worst thing that could happen to you. But considering we're stalling for the purpose of getting more units up, it's not that big of a deal at the present. Yeah, and look at, we've got that second energy plant, and now everything is going much better. So I think we've pretty much killed this guy from what I can tell. This needs to make orbital fabs. And we'll probably want to start making unit cannons, so that way we can make sure we don't get our faces bashed in. That would be unfortunate. So there's an orbital factory there. Who does it belong to? Looks like it's... oh, it's this guy. So he might smash... oh, somebody got killed. So this belongs to stalking you. So we're down to 3 guys left in the game, and somebody is coming to visit us. Looks like radars. Okay. Yeah, they might try and smash us. That would be really unfortunate. I feel like, isn't there an alert for when people have built Halleys though? I thought there used to be. I don't know if there still is or not. We're using a lot of metal. We really need to get our metal economy up to speed. So now that they've finished on the energy, we can just go ahead and do this. Yay, advanced metal for everyone. Alright. And I'm not going to requeue the basic factories at this moment, because those resources can be better spent on modernizing our forces and all of that. And we want some unit cannons, I think. That seems as good as unit as any to build, and just to make sure they don't get orbital sniped, we want some of these umbrellas. So yeah, they'll go off and complete their tasks, and we will hopefully not get killed in the meantime, although all bets are off on that one. And we will hopefully kill these guys. I don't know, does the pole glitch still work? You used to be able to put orbital units at the pole of a planet and just everything would miss them horribly. It was actually kind of depressing. Oh, that is a tough unit. Like, look how many orbital fighters are bombarding it, and it's just not doing anything. Kind of wish orbital fighters were a bit more effective, because right now they just kind of feel lame. But there we go. And this needs to start making orbital fighters. We need to requeue this one. We want a strong orbital force, and right now we don't really have one. So it's something we need to fix. Okay, we need more energy. Yay, anti-nuke. The anti-nuke nuke.
Insufficient energy.
Okay, what are they sending at us? That's a weird orbital figure eight there. Or no, they're sending... people are coming from there, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, because my radars look at the their trajectory goes through our planet. Oops. Well, you see, sir, we were trying to get to that other planet there, but we plotted a course. It took us a little too close to the other one, so that is why we are now splattered all over the ground. Yes. So, okay. If we do make a teleporter, that would be pretty effective at this point, I think. teleporter, and then we've got those launchers coming online. Let's make a teleporter over here, just so that way we have it. Oh, unit cannon online. Yay! We can start, well, we can load them up in a moment. But this will be the beginning of our invasion force. We need to start taking out these other planets if we are to survive, beginning with the moon one. Because I think what might have happened here is that this guy might be trapped here, kind of thing. Like, this might be his only base, and he's not going to be willing to smash it, especially look how many resources he was investing in this. As opposed to us, our main base is going to be on, you know, on here. So we could smash this metal planet maybe with this one, and then keep this, and then we'd be narrowing the fight to basically just here, because we don't want anyone building an annihilator and blowing us up. That would be really unfortunate. So we might be able to kill two birds with one stone. Actually, because we could kill the guy who's on here and use this to kill the last guy. That would be the best way to go about this. But I'm not sure if things will turn out quite that well for us. We'll find out. There aren't really any metal makers in this game, which is a little bit hard. In like Total Annihilation, metal makers were your economy by the late game. Just fusion reactors and metal makers. Moho metal makers, I'm sorry. Not just metal makers. Oh, we'll have to replot our launcher scheme, so we need umbrellas. Where's the umbrella? Right there. And we'll need
additional energy
cannons. Why am I so bad at finding things here? Unit cannon, and unit cannon, and unit cannon, and unit cannon, and more umbrellas. There, that looks good. So, we've got a decent amount of stuff going on right now. Stalling on metal epically, but that's okay. Should probably... don't need these anymore. Oh, we can finally set the waypoint here, because we're making artillery now instead of cons, so we can have them join up with the main forces. I don't know what else we really need. We need metal, but the problem is we don't really have a good way of getting that. Yeah. There's nothing left on this planet, right? We can send them down here, just to... oh, right, because I already queued up with those cons and I don't know where they are. I guess we might as well make an anti-nuke over here as well, because that would be kind of disappointing if we made all those only to have them get nuked. And then in the spirit of nuking things, we can work on a little nuclear battery over there. Okay, and we're almost done with our third... you know what? We'll have them make an anti-nuke. Oh. Somebody's launching a missile at us specifically? I don't know. No, it looks like it's going to the metal planet. Okay, good. But we know that this guy has nukes, but he's under attack now. They're kind of ignoring me, I feel like. He might have the same plan. He might want to take that planet, so that way he can kill me with it, essentially. But we don't want that to happen. How many anti-nukes do I have? Okay, we've got 3 loaded in here. Let's start making more anti-nukes. But we'll have our 4th orbital unit cannon online soon, and then we'll be able to launch 48 troops. And we're doing alright here. I mean, this isn't an exceptional orbital force, but it's not something to laugh at either. Well, I suppose it's something to laugh at if you have immensely more, but... you know. This isn't a small amount of orbital units. And I'm just gonna do that. So we'll have a pretty hard to breach orbital space. So we've got 4 unit cannons. And now let's get on helping making more unit cannons. Alright, let's go ahead and queue up those. Advanced bots. So this is kind of moving in a crawl. You know what? The anchors are not important in the grand scheme of things. These guys sending stuff at me. We're gonna try something a little bit devilish here. Alright, orbital fighters. Engage. Looks like he's bringing forces for land assault with them. Yeah. Yep, he's going to be building a teleporter down there.
Construction is complete.
I know what we can do. Try and intercept, hopefully. But they're already coming through, but that's okay.
Energy is required. Enter the radar side.
We're just gonna take out the gate. Come on, that should have been enough to take out that teleporter. Whatever. I guess teleporters were stronger than I remember. Okay, so we're under attack here, but we've repelled the orbital incursion, sort of. And that's a sheller. Our land forces are moving in. The biggest weakness that orbital launcher or the unit cannons have is that units launched from the unit cannon are vulnerable, in my opinion. So let's see if we can, by sneaking in the back, whether we can do better. Because I think we have enough troops that we can deal with them, but I don't know. Just target the gantry. How hard is this? Oh, goodness. We don't want our formation to be all long and stringy, necessarily. We want them to be formed up. Yeah. Well, time to charge in, I guess. These guys can stay back a little bit. We just want them to shell, hence the name. This is like all T2.
Insufficient power. Taking fire.
It's interesting, the cruise missiles aren't working properly. Yeah, this force is not capable of targeting them or effectively hitting them. Way too many troops. Okay, I think this might be the end, unless we can figure out where his commander is. Which is an interesting point. Doesn't seem to be here. So we know he's not in orbit. Yeah, it's just me and him left.
Taking fire.
So my sneaky idea was to build a teleporter here. Yeah. Obviously that's not working. Okay, and then... Come on. Come on, I want to see this planet. Yeah. Lots of stuff incoming. Wow, yeah. Meh.
Imminent.
Let's see what we can do. Okay. Yeah, so this guy, he managed to go multiplanetary quite quickly, and that would be the explanation for our current demise here, I think.
Taking fire.
Can try something stupid. That's pretty much what I've been doing this whole game. Oh, look at, he doesn't even have anything right here. Never mind. He has some stuff. I thought we launched a lot more than that. Like, I thought that unit cannons held a lot more troops than just this. What are we even getting hit by? I'm not even seeing what we're getting hit by. Oh, there's more troops. Finally.
Insufficient power. Forces taking fire.
I literally do not even know what's targeting us. It doesn't look like there's enough troops here to really do the amount of damage that's being done. But oh well. Yeah. And this is it, I think. The commander shall attempt to flee, to no avail.
Forces taking
We shall
fire.
make a bold last-ditch attack at his resource base. Well, bold, one might call it. So with our orbital fighters and orbital cons, we shall make our stand. We shall try to the best of our ability to fight the enemy wherever he may reside. We shall not go quietly. We shall take as many of them with us as we can.
Taking fire.
We'll get those fighters go. Might as well try and launch these like at the metal planet or something. Just so that way we get some use out of them, out of these poor units.
Anti-nuke installation lost. Forces are taking fire.
So yes, our little orbital last stand. Not that it's going to matter much. Oh wow, he's transferring forces. Well, GG. There we go. It's an interesting orbital explosion, I suppose. Alright, well I was the last to be killed at least, so it was between me and the white guy. That darn white guy. Alright, well thank you for watching everyone, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you can learn from my mistakes. And with that, I hope you have a nice day.